Intro in Hookso, you're 6 weeks pregnant. And while it might not look like much is happening on the outside, your body has secretly become a 24/7 factory for some pretty incredible changes. We're about to pull back the curtain on exactly what's up with your tiny tenant, from the very first flicker of a heartbeat to the real reasons behind that new wave of, "Is this normal?" symptoms. This is your 6-week pregnancy update, explained. Section 1, Your baby's development at 6 weeks. Let's start with the star of the show, your tiny, developing baby. Right now, your baby is only about the size of a lentil or a sweet pea, measuring just a few millimeters from crown to rump. But don't let that small size fool you. The growth happening this week is nothing short of monumental. And here's the showstopper, your baby's heart has started beating. In some cases, this tiny flutter can even be seen on a transvaginal ultrasound. At this early stage, the heart rate often starts around 100 to 110 beats per minute and increases from there. But that's not all. The neural tube, which is the foundation for the brain and spinal cord, is closing along your baby's back. Basically, the blueprints for the entire nervous system are being laid down at lightning speed. Little buds that will eventually become arms and legs are starting to appear. And believe it or not, the first hints of facial features are taking shape. Dark spots are forming where the eyes will be, and tiny depressions on the sides of the head mark where ear structures are beginning to develop. At the same time, the digestive and respiratory systems are in their earliest stages of formation. It's an astonishing amount of progress for someone no bigger than a pea. Section 2, Your body and symptoms at 6 weeks. Alright, let's switch gears and talk about you. If you've suddenly been hit with a wave of surprising new symptoms, you can thank a surge in pregnancy hormones, especially HCG and progesterone. They're running the whole operation behind the scenes, but they're also the culprits behind most of your early discomfort. One of the most famous symptoms is morning sickness. Despite its very misleading name, this nausea can pop up at any time of day or night. It's often triggered by those rising HCG levels and can feel worse on an empty stomach or around strong smells. To manage it, try grazing on small, frequent meals. Keep some plain crackers by your bed to nibble on before you even sit up. Trust me, it can be a game changer. Next up, fatigue. If you feel a level of tired you've never known before, you are definitely not alone. Soaring progesterone levels are a major reason for this overwhelming exhaustion. Your body is literally working overtime to grow a human from scratch. The best advice is simple: listen to your body and rest as much as you possibly can. A short walk might give you a little energy boost, but now is not the time to push yourself. You may also notice your breasts feel tender, swollen, or just plain sore. This is your body getting a head start on preparing for breastfeeding. Your areolas might also look a bit darker. A comfortable, supportive bra can be your best friend right now. Finally, you might find yourself making more trips to the bathroom. Frequent urination is a classic early pregnancy symptom, caused by hormonal shifts and increased blood flow to your kidneys. CTA, what's the one symptom that's really getting to you this week? Let's share tips and support each other in the comments below. Section 3, Your 6-week to-do list. With so much going on, it can be helpful to have a short to-do list to keep you focused. First, if you haven't already, now is the time to schedule your first prenatal appointment. Your doctor or midwife will confirm your pregnancy, probably with a urine or blood test, and give you an estimated due date. They'll also go over your medical history and important lifestyle habits. This first visit is usually the longest and is the perfect opportunity to ask all your questions. While some providers will do an ultrasound at this visit, especially if dates are uncertain or there are other concerns, many schedule the first routine ultrasound for closer to 8 to 12 weeks. Second, and this one's a non-negotiable, keep taking your prenatal vitamin. Folic acid is especially critical right now to help prevent defects in the neural tube, which is actively closing this week. Make sure your vitamin has at least 400 micrograms of folic acid. Third, focus on hydration and nutrition. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. If nausea is making that tough, try sipping water or ginger tea. When you do feel up to eating, aim for small, nutrient-dense meals. And finally, be kind to yourself. Seriously. Growing a human is hard work. It's completely normal to feel overwhelmed, emotional, or just exhausted. Your body is performing a miracle, so give yourself grace, rest when you need to, and don't be afraid to ask for help from your partner or support system. Conclusion: this week is a period of silent, secret, and truly spectacular transformation for both you and your baby. You are building a human being, and you are doing an amazing job. I hope this update has helped you feel more informed and empowered. I'll be back next week to break down everything happening in week 7 of your pregnancy journey. To make sure you don't miss it, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you then.